So, so I have another question.
Yeah.
Um, what if instead of doing so you have the hearing person over here speaking. What what about just translating it into captions and then putting that on the contact lens?
That was my original idea.
Okay.
And then I spoke to my dad's friend,
Uh huh.
and he made me laugh because he said everyone assumes that I'm okay with reading.
Yes.
And he's like, but at the same time, he's like, you don't like always reading. He's like, sometimes I get lazy and I don't want to read.
Okay.
And I was like, that is so true because
Uh huh.
if I'm watching a movie, I don't want to read.
Right.
When you're wearing the contact lenses, this is what you will see. You're in a business setting, you're
Mm-hmm.
at school or a meeting,
Mm-hmm.
wherever,
Mm-hmm.
and while a user speaks to Alexa, Alexa transfers information
Uh-huh.
to the contacts.
Okay.
So this is from your point of view.
Okay.
Um, so I'm just gonna click.
That would be awesome to have contact lenses like this. So
Right?
yeah.
Um, so this is what will appear on in your eyesight. You have your direct line of sight is
Uh-huh.
free,
Uh-huh.
and then right underneath your line of sight you have the person signing, but you also have a transcript of the conversation.
Okay.
So there's a screen that's like, hello,
Uh-huh.
how are sorry, you
Uh-huh.
today?
Uh-huh.
So that's basically a phrase, and it's kind of like a visual how I would show it.
This is a translation.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay.
What's your opinion on it?
Um so um I have a really minor, super minor comment. You're gonna think it's ridiculous, but
No.
like when I don't know, when I'm doing a PowerPoint and I put an arrow, or if I put a light colored feature on a light colored screen, I try to get an outline around the shape, so it's like a black outline around the light colored shape,
Okay.
so to set it apart from the light colored background.
Of course.
So I was just wondering, can this figure right here have a little,
Yeah.
just for clarity? I mean, that's a really minor, out of all the things that you would have to worry
No.
about.
That is no. That's yes. I will totally implement.
Okay, so I I don't know how you do that with a figure like that, but I can see just maybe having a light colored line run around the perimeter just for clarity.
To separate the figure two.
Kind of like how you did right here with the letters. You put it up on a black foundation so as to enhance the clarity. Um, I I think this is a pretty interesting design, and it's pretty thoughtful in that you are trying to keep the person or the image out of everybody else's way. So I think that's um, a thoughtful design. Um, so this is what Michelangelo did to the David statue, right? The big hands, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the
So you're working in the spirit of Michelangelo with the big hands. Okay. Well, I don't know how much the feedback will help in the grand picture of what you're doing, because you've come with a lot of work already done and with 60 screens designed. So that's a lot of work right there. So
um. Do you have? And I am definitely going to look into more facial expressions and how to
sure,
implement that.
sure. And even if you can't fix everything now, like if you can't incorporate everything now, maybe just in your project you can say these are issues, these are known issues, right? I mean, because you can't fix everything now,
Mm-hmm.
right? You can't do everything now, and and even just in terms of voice translation or even text translation, just not even voice recognition, but even if you just type in something, like you've used Google Translate, right?
Yes, all the time in English.
And it sometimes gives you garbage, right? And yet they still have Google Translate out there. And so it's just I think I think you can do this, but you can also say these are known issues that we have to consider for future.
Of course.
Yeah. So um, so, so yeah, because there's some technological issues, there's some cultural issues, there are linguistic issues, and so because even just like going to Google Translate and typing in a very clear like 3 words, I mean, and then Google Translate will go way off into this incorrect translation. It's just like,
Yeah.
but this looks like a lot of work that you've done, and so and you are working on concepts that other researchers are also thinking about in different directions. That one video I showed you was just finger spelling. It wasn't like a proper signing mechanism right there. So I think that just as a project, you're coming to a lot of different. You're thinking about a lot of different problems in this um, technological design endeavor right here. So, for whose course are you doing this?